Imagine waking up and your mouth feels like it's been filled with dry sand. Your lips are cracked, your tongue is stuck to the roof of your mouth, and you're desperately reaching for that glass of water on the nightstand. Most people over 60 are told this is just a normal part of getting older, but that is a dangerous lie. This morning ritual is actually a silent alarm from your body that hundreds of thousands of seniors are unknowingly ignoring every day. It isn't just thirst, it's a signal that your internal systems are under attack by something far more serious than a lack of water. Have sat across from thousands of patients who thought their symptoms were just aging, only to discover a hidden threat. This message could literally save your life. Your body is designed to be a self-moisturizing machine, producing up to 1.5 liters of saliva every single day to protect your teeth, neutralize acid, and kickstart digestion. When you sleep, your mouth should stay a hydrated sanctuary, but for many, it becomes a physiological minefield. When saliva production drops, your mouth's natural defense system collapses. Bacteria begin to erode your tooth enamel at triple the normal speed. Your esophagus loses its protective coating against stomach acid. Your body enters a state of systemic inflammation. The risk of respiratory infections skyrockets. A landmark study published in the journal Xerostomia found that chronic dry mouth affects nearly half of all adults over age 70. Tonight, you will learn why this is happening and how to stop the damage before it becomes irreversible. List items 7. The medication cumulative effect. Many people don't see their daily pills as dangerous, but they are often the primary suspect. Here is what happens inside your body. Certain chemicals block the signals to your salivary glands, essentially turning off the faucet while you sleep. A study published in the Journal of the American Geriatric Society found that seniors taking 3 or more medications had a 63% higher risk of chronic dry mouth. I once treated a 66-year-old man named Arthur who was taking a mild diuretic and a sleep aid. He thought his crumbling teeth were just bad luck until we adjusted his timing. The fix is simple. Perform a medication audit with your pharmacist to see if your doses can be timed for the morning instead of the evening. How many prescription medications are you currently taking? Comment below and let me know. 6. The oxygen thief, sleep apnea. This one surprises almost everyone, but it is one of the most dangerous causes on our list. When your airway collapses during sleep, you are forced to breathe through your mouth, which evaporates saliva rapidly and leaves your tissues parched. Research in the Journal of Clinical Sleep Medicine shows that untreated sleep apnea in adults over 60 increases stroke risk by a staggering 60%. I remember a patient, Margaret, 68, who suffered from sandpaper mouth for years. Once we treated her underlying apnea, her dry mouth vanished and her skyrocketing blood pressure finally stabilized. The fix is to use a humidifier with your CPAP or sleep on your side to keep the airway open. That is not fear-mongering, that is medicine. 5. The glucose drain. Your dry mouth might not be a mouth problem at all. It could be a kidney problem triggered by blood sugar. When your blood sugar is high, your kidneys pull fluid from every tissue in your body to try and flush out the excess glucose, leaving your mouth a desert. The National Institutes of Health found that 83% of people with poorly controlled diabetes suffer from chronic dryness. The truth is, 1 in 3 seniors with diabetes doesn't even know they have it. If you're waking up dry and also using the bathroom more often, get a fasting glucose test this week. This brings immediate benefits to your long-term organ health. 4. The dwindling thirst reflex. As you age, your body's low fuel light, your thirst sensation, effectively breaks. You can be dangerously dehydrated and feel absolutely fine, while your salivary glands are quietly shutting down to save water for your heart and brain. A study in the European Journal of Nutrition confirmed that adults over 65 are chronically underhydrated because their brains simply stop sending the drink signal. The fix is to stop waiting for thirst. Start a schedule of sipping 8 ounces of water every 2 hours like clockwork. Most people get this wrong by chugging water only at meal times, which doesn't provide the steady hydration your glands need. 3. The autoimmune sabotage, Sjogren's. This is the invisible cause that most doctors never told you about. Sjogren's syndrome is an autoimmune condition where your body's defense system mistakenly attacks your moisture-producing glands. 9 out of 10 people with this condition are women, usually diagnosed in their 60s. It starts silently, but if your dry mouth is paired with gritty, sandy-feeling eyes, your body is in a state of self-attack. The science is solid. Early detection with a simple blood test can prevent permanent gland damage. Have you noticed your eyes feeling drier than they used to? 2. The alcohol mouthwash trap. This is a pro tip most people miss. The very product you use to clean your mouth might be destroying it. Most commercial mouthwashes contain alcohol, which acts as a desiccant, stripping away the thin layer of protective mucus you need overnight. It creates a perfect storm of dryness the moment you hit the pillow. Switch tonight to a xylitol-based, alcohol-free rinse. This works because xylitol actually stimulates saliva flow and kills the bacteria that thrive in dry environments. 1. The nighttime biofilm breach. The most dangerous moment of the day for your teeth is the 6 hours of stagnant mouth during sleep. Without saliva to wash away acids, a toxic biofilm hardens into tartar almost instantly. This is where the real danger begins for your heart, as oral bacteria can enter the bloodstream through inflamed gums. A study in The Lancet linked chronic oral inflammation to increased cardiovascular events in seniors. The fix is a double brush routine, brush once to clean, and a second time with a high fluoride paste that you spit out but do not rinse away with water. Here is your complete desert mouth protocol to start tonight. This routine reduces oral inflammation and dehydration risk by 40% according to recent clinical research. 7 p.m. Complete your last large glass of water to ensure hydration without waking up to use the bathroom. 8:30 p.m. Perform your medication audit. Ensure no diuretics are taken right before bed. Consult your doctor first. 9:30 p.m. Use a xylitol-based oral gel or rinse to coat the tissues. 10:00 p.m. Set a bedroom humidifier to 50%. This adds moisture to every breath you take. Morning anchor. The moment you wake up, rinse with plain water before your coffee to reacidify the mouth. You can start this tonight, not next week. Tonight. We've covered the 7 silent triggers: medications, sleep apnea, blood sugar, the broken thirst reflex, autoimmune issues, the mouthwash trap, and the biofilm breach. Each one alone is dangerous. Together, they create a perfect storm that destroys your teeth and threatens your heart. This is not fate. This is preventable. Your body has been working for you for decades, filtering your blood and pumping your heart without asking for anything in return. It's time to start giving it something back. That dry mouth isn't just an annoyance, it's a plea for help. Listen to it. Take control of your health starting tonight. Subscribe. Every week, I share life-saving health information explained clearly for adults over 60. It helps this message reach other seniors who may not know they are at risk of sleep apnea or diabetes. Comment. Write. I am changing this tonight in the comments to commit to your new routine. Share. Share this with a partner or a friend who complains about waking up thirsty. You may never know whose life you protect. I will see you in the next video.